The crown prince is talking business by the river. Out of nowhere, a palace maid knocks him straight into the water. His guards immediately draw their swords, but she has no idea he's the crown prince and yells she'll rescue him. But her rescue attempt is a total disaster. She makes everything worse. The prince is so mad he nearly drowns. The furious prince glares at his guard for help, but the guard's look says it all. My armor's stuck. So the helpless prince has to drag himself ashore. Mia knows she's committed a deadly crime. She drops to her knees, begging for mercy. But the official just tells her to write an apology and deliver it to the prince in 3 days. Mia breathes a huge sigh of relief, but this is just the beginning of her nightmare. As she's writing that apology, the prince himself bursts into the study. Their first meeting was so chaotic, neither one recognized the other. The prince pulls back a curtain, checking out his private study. He asks if any suspicious people have been around, but seeing him step on the royal cushions, Mia loses it. She angrily tells him to get out. He's about to tell her who he is, but then he has a better idea. Instead, he tries the old trick, bribing her for info. She doesn't immediately refuse. He gets a smug look on his face, but then she grabs the coins and throws them right at him. He's totally stunned as she declares she works for the palace and can't be bought. He's actually impressed by her loyalty. But in the next second, Mia grabs a broom and literally chases him out of the study. He looks completely defeated, about to reveal his identity. But she's already slammed the door shut. But fate has a twisted sense of humor. The next day, she goes to deliver her apology to the prince, and he recognizes her instantly. A wicked smile spreads across his face. He decides to have some fun with her. The king visits his new concubine, but his eyes lock onto a lowly palace maid. He goes out of his way to greet her. The concubine senses something's up. The second the king is gone, she drags the maid inside, accuses her of seducing the king, then whips the poor girl's legs with a rattan cane. Little does she know, she just messed with her own replacement. The very next day, the king returns. She rushes out, all smiles, to greet him, but he's not there for her. He asks for the maid. He says it's urgent. The concubine looks away. She's out on an errand. The king just nods. I'll be back. But as he turns to leave, he hears something. She says it's just the laundry staff. Making them work this late? That's just cruel. He follows the sound. And there she is, the maid Mia. Seeing the woman he loves being tortured, he explodes. He demands to know why she would hurt a gift from him. She's terrified, utterly silent. He warns her, Mia is special. You will not touch her again. But the concubine can't let it go. A few days later, she goes to the head concubine, claiming she has proof that will get Mia executed. The very next day, Mia is ambushed at the palace gates. The king hears the news and rushes to the scene. The head concubine says Mia is on trial. The crime? Adultery. She pulls out a pair of sleeves, a lover's token. She even names the man and mentions their secret letters. The evidence looks solid, but then the king just walks out. He orders the matron to bring Mia to his chambers. From this day forward, she is no longer a palace maid. She is my one true queen. A young maid is forced into the prince's bathroom. Seeing him bathing behind a screen, Mia's face is pure despair. She carefully creeps inside. The prince suddenly senses something's off. Wait, isn't this the woman he's been dreaming of? He panics, telling her to turn away until he's dressed. Mia lifts a bucket to add water, but the prince, his heart aching, gets up to help her. But suddenly, his abs are right in her face. She freezes, and they both fall into the tub. Just as they're locked in a passionate gaze, maids outside want to come in and wash his hair. In a panic, the prince jumps out of the water, but realizing how it looks, they quickly switch back. But the maids outside hear nothing. They get suspicious. They find a way to peek inside, and she sees Mia changing clothes. The maid is totally stunned. When the prince accidentally sees Mia adjusting her clothes, his heart starts racing. But Mia, running out, can't forget his abs. Her face flushes, her heart pounds. The next day in his lessons, the prince is completely distracted. His mind is filled with Mia. It's clear, he's falling in love. Luckily, a minister beside him tries to snap him out of it. To calm himself down, the prince finds a study to practice his calligraphy. Just then, he hears a loud noise outside. The prince gets up, ready to explode. But when he sees Mia, he defends the maids instead, leaving the guard totally confused. Then the maids start gossiping about which of their men is better in bed. This time, the prince is furious. He wants to kick them all out. Just then, they ask Mia who her favorite person is. The prince freezes. He quickly sits back down, ready for the drama. Unexpectedly, Mia says the person she likes most is the prince. Hearing this, the prince is absolutely stunned. He then secretly runs off to a secluded spot where no one can see him. He can't hold it in anymore. He just bursts out laughing uncontrollably. She was just a palace maid. Tonight, she becomes fading light.
Oh my god. This is, I don't know. This film is a very emotional one. Well, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Help me like it, help me share it, help me leave a comment, and do well to follow me. Okay? I love you. Bye.